got that. 1 second. Let me just go ahead and spam the people, you know?
Spam the people, spam the places.
Exactly, bro. You know how it is? You know how that's like?
Oh yeah, man. Got to.
Yeah, put that right there. Put that right there, and then I put that. And let me put that right there, bro. Yup. So I'm gonna go ahead. You have a camera, right?
Yeah, yeah. Most definitely. That's
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
me
dude.
talking head ass.
It's just me talking to the bro. The Boondocks profile picture, dude. Oh
Oh
my
my god, I
god,
love
dude,
it. That's one
dude.
of my favorite shows of all time. Hold on, let
Oh
me
man,
turn my light on right quick.
dude. We already got 5 people in here. Damn, 6 people in here. Stony
Oh, let's
Baloney
go.
says. Stony Baloney says, "Congrats on playing Lost Lands this year,
Hey, thank you.
dude."
Oh, hold on, let me here we go. This should work.
Dude,
Hey,
there's your beautiful face, bro.
what's
Man,
happening?
dude, okay, for everybody who's like watching right now, bro, I haven't
Oh my
talked to
god, hold up,
Nick.
hold up.
Okay, I was gonna let him know. I haven't talked to
Gotta
Nick
put
in
a fucking
such
hat
a
on, dog.
long time. Oh,
The fucking light
we got
is
the
just
freaking
shining my chrome dome everywhere.
we got the alias, the subcharge alias, the main alias nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But dude,
What's
Nick,
up?
you know,
How we
guys,
living?
we're gonna make this. This is gonna be super raw. All right, super raw. We have nothing. We have nothing planned for this stream. Okay,
Absolutely nothing.
Nick basically was like, yeah, man, let's get together, reminisce, talk about the good old days, and here we are. Made it happen. But dude,
Yeah, man.
Nick,
I wanted to come by, say
bro,
what's up.
I miss you, bro, dude. Okay, and
Oh man, I miss you too,
I
man.
miss you, dude. I'm starting to get my feels right now because it's kind of like, okay, like I told you this before, but I gotta say it, okay? I think like when I think about like my whole journey in gloving, there were two
Mm,
people. There were two people where like if I were thought like, wow, if that person wasn't there at that time, I probably wouldn't be here. I probably wouldn't be here right now. Dead ass.
oh
And
wow.
one of those people is you, bro. One of those people is
That's
you.
so sick, man.
Yeah,
Wow, thank you.
man, because you know, like when I first started gloving, you know what I mean. You want that clout, like you try to put your name out there, especially at the
Yeah,
times,
man.
you know. And then like I was making project videos and shit before I was sponsored, but then it was you who told me, "Yo, keep posting," and like you basically got the sponsorship. And I think
Dude, hell yeah, man.
if you didn't tell me that, I don't think I would have kept going, dude. I
Oh,
didn't.
man. Nah, man,
I
you
didn't
blow
think
a
I would have
smoke up my
kept going.
ass.
No, bro.
Uh,
I'm being fucking 100. I think if you didn't give me
wow.
that hint, I don't think I would have done it, bro. And then for those of you who don't know, bro,
Damn.
like Nick was the man, bro. Like UV Flow was man, dude. You were like the
Oh, it's been
poster
years
boy.
since I
You
was
were
the man.
no, bro. You're still the man, bro. Like
Oh man,
it's
thank you,
dude,
man.
bro. Like you'll always be that like that gold standard. You know, like in the back of the day, you were like the
Oh
guy
man.
that everybody knew who you were, man. Everybody knew who you were. Everybody knew Nick Bash. Everyone knew UV Flow, and I got to put that out there. I got to tell you right in front of your face, in front of this screen, on your
Oh
computer
man.
screen. You know, I didn't.
Thank you, man.
I've told you this before, but like, yeah, man, I can go. I could do this for an hour, bro.
My
You're him.
heart. My heart.
You're him, dude.
I'm all warm and fuzzy now.
Hell yeah, bro. But
Man, I
bro,
appreciate it, man.
dude,
I appreciate
absolutely.
it for
What the
real.
fuck is up, though? You know?
Dude, what's up with you, man? How you doing?
No, how are you doing, bro? You know what I'm doing. I'm just posting every single day, trying to keep it alive. I teach, you know.
Dude, you're fucking killing it out here, man. Like I see your stuff
Thank you.
all the time. It's just like, damn, he keeps going. Like
I can't
he's
stop, man.
fucking like garnering a new generation. It feels like.
Dude, you know, I might be like this generation's gummy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, bro.
You know,
You don't have a mask yet. You need a mask
I
now.
did. I did have the mask, but then like I kind of like stopped doing it. You know, the whole spaceship
Yeah.
mask thing. I kind of just stopped it. It's freaking summer, bro, and I'm
Oh
telling
man.
you right now, I'm just
Oh god,
stinking up the
yeah.
room if I keep wearing that shit with my old jacket, dude. It's
Seriously.
crazy. But dude,
Oh my god. Well, you can get
how's
10 emissive inovas at least, though, right? Like
what?
change
Yeah,
to white
right.
bulbs. You got that?
No.
I wonder what those go for now, man. Those got to go for like crazy, stupid prices
Bro, at least $50. You know what I'm saying? At least $50 for
each, huh?
one,
Oh
bro. Who
god.
knows nowadays? Yeah, it's kind of
I, th- I
crazy.
think I think I still have a set of red and blue clears somewhere. Like
Holy
there's
crap!
somewhere.
Who did you buy them from someone? Because the only I have
Yeah, I got them
Inovas.
from. Oh god, I got them in like 2014. I want to say I bought them from. Oh god, one of the SoCal kids. I forget who, but yeah, he shipped them up for like 50 for the pair.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was
yeah. That
like,
sounds
word,
about right,
yeah.
dude. I got like my Inovas from TNT Havoc.
Oh, Mike, my guy,
I got Mike's Inovas,
my
bro.
guy.
I got the power of Mike's in my
Dude, yeah,
thumbs.
those are fucking those are holy now.
Yeah, dude. I actually kind of view it that way, bro. It's like every time I use them, I kind of just like wait, bro. It's I treat it like a ritual. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
they're
man.
very special to me.
Yeah.
If I break them, I'm fucked. Like no, I can't break. I would feel
No,
so
like
sad, bro.
100%.
Dude.
100%, man.
How?
I'd feel tragic if I got
Okay,
some shit from Mike at least.
you have to update me, bro. How's the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
music? I mean, obviously, I see how you know you're doing good, man. Like, how's the whole music thing, bro? Tell me that whole transition.
Music is going well,
Let's
man.
go.
Yeah, I jeez. I'm in a position now where I can like work on music damn near all day, which is awesome.
Yo, that's fucking
Um
sick.
yeah, yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
I'm so proud of you, bro. That's so cool.
thank you, man. Things are going all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of grinding it out because I got like a month and a half till Lost Lands, and then we're gonna there's some stuff I can't quite announce
Yeah.
quite yet,
Understood,
but
understood.
there's some cool stuff in the works, man, and Lost Lands is gonna be like hopefully the catalyst for something bigger. So
For sure, and I really
I'm
hope so,
stoked.
bro. I'm hoping for you. So like, how does that whole thing work? Like, do they do like all your? Are they? Do you do all your promotion or like what? How does that whole realm work, dude?
So I know that they send offers out like months and months beforehand.
Yeah,
Like long time. I got my offer in May, so it's not like a whole bunch of time. Like I think there
yeah,
was still other people on the lineup before they shot me an offer, which was pretty. It was, dude. I still remember that fucking day. I like, I picked up my phone and I was like, that looks like nah. That's not it. I just like
Oh,
picked the phone back up. I'm like, oh my god, like I can't believe it. But yeah, man, it's so that happened in May, and I've kind of just been like grinding away on music since then.
Let's go. Wow, dude.
Kind of
Wow,
write as much
just
as I
happens.
can.
Just happens, huh? Just boom, right there.
It just happens, man. Yeah, because I was able to play Bass Canyon
Yeah.
last 2 years, and then I was bummed when I didn't get it again. So I'm like, damn,
Oh,
maybe
dang.
that's the peak. That's the peak. It's
I
over.
see.
GG's. Like
I see.
I got 2 Bass Canyons under my belt. That's the end. I had a good run.
Hmm.
May came around and I was like, holy fuck.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, it's cool.
Yeah. So it. Oh man,
It's really cool.
it really just is your. Just it almost like you don't know when the next gig is gonna be.
No
Fuck.
idea, man.
Yeah.
It's like
Wow.
for people, there are artists who like genuinely have like gigs planned for months and months and months. I'm like not one
Yeah.
of those type of people.
I
Like
see.
I've had to turn down a few, which kind of sucks.
Hmm.
Because like I have like I try to keep like a baseline fee. If there's like some
Yeah, for
homies
sure.
throwing an event, I'll throw down for them. But like I try to keep like a baseline fee for DJing stuff, and then like if I can't be met, then I'm just like unfortunately we might have to pass. But like
Yeah.
that just goes back to like knowing your own worth and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's cool though, man, because like I never thought I would be in this situation. I didn't think I would be playing Lost Lands. It just goes to show you, man, that like it's just about consistency, right time and place, and like it really just comes down to the endless grind, honestly.
Yeah,
It's all
bro, dude, and
just
you've been
an
on
endless
that grind for so long, dude. I follow your post, bro. I read your post. I follow the story. I follow your story, dude. And to like
Oh man.
to see. I mean, frick. When did you like mentally stop like pursuing? Maybe that's not. Maybe that's not the right. When did you mentally start to like pursue music? Like, what year was that?
Um oh god. I was okay, yes, I was DJing under the name Flow for like
Yeah, that's right.
for a few years. I had been DJing since 2011, I want to say. And from up until about 2012 to about 2019, I was DJing under the name Flow, and I had picked up music production around 17-ish, late 17, early 18. And so I've been DJing for about 5, 6 years at that point. I had started making music for about another two, and then right at the beginning of 2020, right before COVID got crazy, I said, okay, I'm going to take a few months, sit back, and kind of just like rebrand a little bit.
Hmm.
Because I like trying to find my music under yeah, like you just could not find it. It was just so difficult to be able to do that because there's so many other, like you type in Flow in Google and it's like,
Yeah.
you're going to get a billion results before you even see my stuff. So what happened was we kind of sat down and we were just like, okay, we need to create a completely different brand that has like no search results on Google when you type it out.
Hmm.
So we came up with Subcharge in early 2020, I want to say like January, February. And then I took about 3, 4, 5 months from then to just write a whole bunch of original music. And then I put out an original mix in, I want to say May or June. I think it was May 1st of 2020. And that's when Subcharge was born.
Wow.
And it's been about 4 years and some change since then.
Yeah.
So
Subcharge is
it's
a
been
COVID baby.
it is, yeah. I didn't
Dude.
even get to play my first show as Subcharge until like the following summer 21.
Yeah.
I did Dr. P in Seattle. I did direct report for Dr. P, which was super sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like a full year and some change until I was able to actually play any music live, which was it was weird, man, because I was just like, I got this music project, but I'm not gonna be able to do anything with it live until like shit calms down. So
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's just such an interesting when when you're changing alias, like redefining yourself, and that whole thing could be so hard. Did you have any like really struggles trying to do that? Like do you think that the name Flow kind of influenced the way that you made music to the point where it could have been maybe even detrimental?
a little bit, yeah, because I
Huh.
feel like before I was before I had rebranded, it was just kind of like this whole thing was just like, well, people just know me as Flo, like from
Yeah.
gloving,
Yeah.
uh, from like the first 6, 7 years I've been DJing, and then 2 years producing, and it's like all this stuff. I'm just like, if I'm gonna take all this and just like put it to the side and shift into this other name, this other brand, this other whole thing, there was a lot of doubt, yeah, because I remember kind of going over things with people, and I was feeling a little nervous because I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea. Like, I've
Hmm.
just stuck with the Flow name for so long. Like, I'm not quite sure what to do with it, and just yeah, there was a lot of self doubt,
Yeah.
but I think it worked out for the best because when we kind of put the name together, it was just like it there was again, I think no prior search results
Yeah.
because it's just like an amalgamation of a few words that
Yeah.
I kind of slammed together and then like dropped the A and turned it into a V for
Yeah.
like spelling purposes, for like search engine purposes, and like
Right.
yeah, but it was definitely stressful because yeah, we didn't know if it was a good idea or not. We didn't know if it was the right move because it took a lot to just kind of like rebrand and do something else. So
Yeah.
but I think it worked out for the best.
Yeah, I think so too. When I saw that it was Subtral, I was like, "Yo, that's actually like I don't know." There's like it's like a phoenix, bro. Like you're reborn, and isn't there something like magical about like there's something about like that whole rebrand or like just turning into something different and it makes it feel refreshing, like a totally brand new person, or what?
Yeah,
Like,
definitely,
yeah,
definitely. It's completely different, but it feels good. Like, yeah, to see how it's worked out so far.
let's go. Dude. Okay, so I have to ask you this, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure you've like thought about this, but like, when do you get to be your own visualizer, dude? Like,
Dude, I've actually been trying to learn how to make my own visuals like
oh
in the
shit.
last week or so. So like I downloaded Blender. I've been kind of just like
Oh,
messing around in that, and then I also have been doing like vector art in like there's this program called Inkscape. It's like a an Adobe Illustrator free alternative. And so
yeah.
I've just been kind of like slowly implementing some old geometric stuff that I used to draw into Inkscape, and then I've been taking it into other various programs and like doing like little glitchy edits of them, and it's like super sick because I'm able to actually put what's in my brain into a visual
Yeah,
medium now instead
dude.
of just like music whatever. But yeah, it's starting to really come together,
Yeah,
and I've been doing that for like the last week actually. Yeah, which has
how
been super
much
cool.
like creative freedom do you have with things like your visuals? Like, is that something you have full control of, or is it kind of like that's someone else's job?
Yeah, no. So I actually just recently paid a an artist. His name is Kepler. I think he operates out of either Mexico or South America. I don't recall, but yeah, he has like really good prices. Like I was able to snag like 5 different custom clips from him for like not too much money,
Oh,
and yeah, he was just like, I sent him some ideas of what I wanted, and yeah, he just absolutely fucking killed it. So like
wow.
those are visuals that I'm using for like shows right now. So like if I have any shows with like an LED screen behind me, I'll like toss those visuals up, and they're awesome, man. They're
Do
like
the
really really cool.
visuals like align with the music?
So time coding visuals is more of something that's like a little bit harder to do. It's
Yeah.
really like you have to have a lot of back and forth with the people who are actually running visuals at the shows, and sometimes I won't even have like I'll just head to a venue and be like, "Hey, you know, I got my visuals right here," or I'll like pre-send them to the visual person.
Yeah.
Um, so mine are just kind of like mine kind of go with anything that I'm playing, which is kind of cool. But yeah, time coding visuals is something that would be really sick too.
Yeah, dude. I just had
Yeah,
talked to
man.
like this I think it's called VJing, right? VJ artist. I'm
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I just some dude hired me to make visuals for him with gloving, and then I
Oh
freaking
hell
did
yeah,
it,
dude! That's so
dude.
sick.
And it was like the
That's
fastest thing ever,
awesome, man.
bro. He was like, "Yeah, can I
That's so
have
dope.
I'm doing this. Like, can I get like a video?" I had to wear like a black like long sleeve shirt just to kind of blend in with the
Oh, cool.
background and like just
Yeah.
slow motion. I gave him like a bunch of clips and I was like, "Yeah, I'll pay you this." We came to an agreement, and I was like, "Yeah, there we go." And he loved it, dude. I was like, "What? That's crazy, bro!"
Dude, that's
Like,
sick.
dude, and like as Glovers,
That's so
we
sick.
always wanted to do that, right? Like
We always want to do that. Yeah, we were just like, how cool would it be if we could just get our stuff on like visuals?
or
Like,
like, how do we even
that'd be
do
cool,
that,
man.
bro?
Right?
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man. So like,
That's awesome, man.
how often do you glove?
Can I plead the fifth? No. It's like, um, Jesus, man. I think I have solidly put on gloves maybe 3 times this year.
Dang. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You still rocking them like amazing whites or what?
Dude, yeah, yeah, seriously. No, I still have like a back stock of those. Like,
I
you know how much they were
imagine.
giving us for like however long. I think I might have like at least 3 or 4 unopened packs
Dude,
already
I
of just straight up.
I still have surplus from when we were sponsored, bro. Like in my other,
Yeah,
but I can't use
me
them
too.
because it's like
Yeah,
I
just
don't
completely
rep them.
different.
Yeah, bro. And
Oh my god.
yeah, man. Well, that's crazy, bro. Like 3 years. Yeah.
Dude, what's
I mean,
funny is I would
three
always
times.
take a yeah, yeah, most definitely. I would always take like a backup set of SP2s, Minimax
Holy
SP2s
crap.
to a fucking show just because I didn't like the oh god, what were those old ones? The not the super bright ones, not the E dots, which the switches, but the There were Elites before the not the Evos, but there were Elites before something. I don't know. I don't even remember. But
Chromas?
they were like, I think before that they were
Oh
like,
shoot.
but they were in different casings because like they finally finalized the
Yeah.
Elite casings, which were like 2.0s or whatever. I think either Elite 1.0s or whatever was before that. There was like just these real nasty fucking like clunky lights, and I just hated gloving with them. But like I was
Yeah.
sponsored, I was just like, I gotta. But hey, bring in my slice of set, and then like if it was like an underground, I wouldn't bring them to like the bigger ones where we were doing like face melt crew and shit. But I would bring my SP2s to like underground raves and just be like, all right, man, yeah, let me get some good lights.
Yeah. You never brought them like when you're like gonna go play an event?
The gloves to
Yeah.
a show I'm DJing.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was like a smaller one probably, but yeah, I definitely have brought them, and I think I gave a show out or two. Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
that's cool.
it's out of the ordinary now, which is crazy
It
because
is.
gloving was
It's so
huge
weird,
for me
bro.
at a point. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even over here, and there were a couple like posts on it on GL and whatnot, but then like, kind of just go back around 2011, 2012, you'd see flow artists everywhere. Like at least for
Yeah,
like
man.
in Hawaii scene, like there were flow artists left and right. Like it was like a sea of flow artists. But then like when I go to events now, at least for Hawaii, right? Like it's odd because I know that there are a lot of glovers and flow artists there, but they're not on the floor gloving. It's like kind of harder to find. But I
Oh,
know they're
really?
there. I know they're there. Like at
Yeah.
we had an event at the water park here a couple months ago, and like I knew 20 glovers there, 20 glovers
Yeah.
there, but they're not on the
Yeah.
floor. You would see a sea of glovers, you'd see a line of glovers, a sea of glovers gloving, bro. But now it's just I don't know. It's just maybe
It's different.
it really is. It's different. Like
It's
I mean,
different,
like,
man.
how often do you spot like when you're like playing? Do you ever spot like glovers like in the back or something? Like you ever
Oh
catch your
man.
eye?
Honestly, I played this venue called the Showbox in Seattle for Kaivon, I think it was. And I saw like one or two back there, but it was like a big sold out show, and there was
Hmm.
only like, two Glovers in the back on the wall, like giving shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Fuck.
not as prevalent anymore, man.
Dude, they're all on TikTok. Psych asks.
Yeah.
Psych asks if you're gonna glove at
Somebody
Lost
said that
Lands.
they were. I might bring them. I haven't decided yet. I feel like I have to bring them, even if I don't like, because this is gonna be my first Lost Lands. Like I haven't been yet, so
Yeah.
I feel like I have to bring them just to say I did, and then maybe give one show out, and we'll see.
You're gonna get a crowd around you, bro. They'll be like, hey, look,
Oh
Subcharge is
God,
gloving. Like, do you think? Okay, this might be a freaking. This is a weird. Do you think that would hurt your brand?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, because I mean, I think if anything, I think a lot of people would, because a lot of the same people who support were around back then, so they'd probably just be like, "Oh shit, he
Yeah,
fucking broke him out!" Like,
dude, that's
but
sick.
I don't think from a professional perspective
Yeah.
it would hurt at all. Yeah, I
Okay,
don't know.
that's honestly really good to hear from you, bro. And Sari says, "My
I would hope
friends,
not.
yo, Sari, what's up? Sari, welcome, miss you, Sari."
Oh man, yo, do you have a chat anywhere? I actually forgot to ask
I
you.
do,
Like,
yeah.
you have like a?
I got it's YouTube. Let me
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna link you
Let
on.
me find
I'm gonna just
this.
send it over on Messenger. But Sarah's in
Are you
here.
live on YouTube? Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah. We
Gang,
got
gang.
yeah, Sarah right there. Um,
Who's poppin'?
yeah. So the
What's
like
the-
I don't know. The reason why I asked that is because I don't know, man. Maybe it's like there's like this weird juju in the air where I'm like, huh, like the whole gloving ban thing. Maybe there's like people within like the industry that don't like gloving, and I almost feel like there's like this cult against
Yeah.
us. You know what I mean? And
It's
so
a weird, yeah. It's definitely some weird juju going on because like it's, I don't know. It feels like it was so stigmatized for so long, and then the stigmatization just kind of won. I don't know how to explain
Yeah.
it, but like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but like, yeah, I don't know how to describe it, man.
Yeah, it's
Because I
weird.
feel
Yeah,
like,
I don't know how to describe it either. But then you know what is kind of comforting? I mean, well, maybe not comforting, but then like cuz I was watching the whole B-boy Olympics thing recently, right?
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then like I'm like reading the comments and even then there's still that stigma around B-boying, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
like B-boy kind of had that same upbringing. Well, gloving had kind of like a similar upbringing to B-boying, obviously not at the same, level of athleticism or anything like that. But then like, B-boying was once saw as something related to drug culture and hip hop, and they had that stigma, and just seeing that stigma's still there. It's, I mean, it's probably never gonna go away, just like it never goes away for b-boying, man.
It's a bummer. Yeah, I think there was probably I think the best chance we had was the concerted effort that Amazing tried with
Yeah.
the gloving's not a crime stuff, but I think it was just at that point too stigmatized to really have any widespread effect. But I think it had a decent effect on a certain amount of people, which is all you can really ask for, I think, because
Mhm.
mainstream culture was just kind of like gonna mainstream culture gonna mainstream culture. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
there's always
absolutely.
gonna be people who disapprove or have those sorts of hangbacks about it. So
Yeah.
I think EL did about as good as they could do,
They
but
they did a
it's
really
is
good
what it
job
is.
marketing the shit out of it. That's for sure.
Oh, really? Fuck.
Bro.
Say all you want about Brian Amazing. All that motherfucker knew how to market some shit, boy. Let me
they
tell you.
they knew how to make people glove,
I,
bro. That's
I was like,
the
oh, you trying to turn this into like a esport, bro? Nah, I fuck with it. Go ahead now.
I know
You
you.
got it, bro. You
I
got
mean,
it.
I mean, we're on board, bro. Like, I mean,
Oh man.
part of me was like, yeah, man, I fuck with this. I fuck with the vision. Like, obviously, like, I'm getting free shit for it. I'm getting paid to do it, and I love it. So why the fuck not, bro? Like,
True, bro. Yeah,
I mean,
let's hop on.
to a lot of degree, I mean, to some degree, like, I mean, like it is. It's good freaking cardio. When you're doing whips all day, bro. Like,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was skinny back then, bro.
dude.
music
Okay.
music producer, bro, gave me a gut, man. I'm sitting here like, oof, goodness, I need to get up more. Yeah, no, that shit was good exercise for sure.
Do you keep up still?
Loving?
No, like, do you
And
keep up with
like,
like, do you like, you go into Glover's Lounge, you like peep, like, oh, who's that? Like, you know what I
oh
mean? You
man.
keep up at all?
It's probably the not the best practice to do, but I check out the ones with like a ton of likes.
Yeah,
I'm like a casual fucking lounge
yeah. Well, I
creeper
mean,
now.
I'm kind of the
I don't really
same.
go in that often though.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm on there every freaking day, dude.
Dude, I listen, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta grind, man. You
Did
gotta keep the fucking community alive and shit. I feel it.
there's a top contributor badge on Facebook, like in the groups.
Yeah, yeah.
I am number one, bro. I am the number one contributor to GL, dude, over the
You are
years.
you are Glover's Lounge. It's crazy.
Hey, all Glovers,
It's
like I
insane.
got holding them right there, dude. Okay.
Yep, yep.
Oh man, dang. So you don't keep up with anything, man.
I try, man. It's just like back of the priority list now, which is kind of a
Absolutely,
bummer, but it is what
yeah.
it is. Uh I've spent too many years in there is the
Dude,
best way I can put it.
like I wonder how much like actual like cumulative like time I've like been in there, bro. It's probably got to be years at this
Oh
point. No,
god.
actually, dead ass years. Like imagine just
I don't
staring
even wanna, yeah.
in GL scrolling down for a year, bro, for like a straight year.
Bro, if you think about how many hundreds of hours you have in your favorite game, it's probably like more than that. It's like,
Dude,
yeah, I was a Geo demon back in the day. But
bro, you
like,
were like again, you were the man,
oh
bro.
man,
Like you were
I
you
was
were
I was trying to post every day, trying to get like code subs and shit. But
That's dude. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I actually forgot. I never really actually knew. Okay, I don't know if Vex told me the right answer, but like, how much was your biggest check from
oh god,
commission
okay,
on Amazing?
my biggest commission check I want to say was 1700 for the month.
What what time period? Like what release was that?
This was it was before Evos. I remember that. It was before Evos. I think oh my god, Chroma Controls, like the original Chroma
Yeah.
Controls.
Holy
Yeah, because I
fuck.
was I was living in a different house. I was living with my guys on UV, Malachi and Slow Motion.
Oh wow.
We were up like 45 minutes away from here, up north. So it must have been like what 2017, between
That's
15 and
fucking
17.
gnarly. 17,
Yeah,
bro,
but
that's like, I think that's like double than my highest. Dude, holy
I
shit.
don't know what like I don't know what was going on back then, but yeah, I think 16 or 1700 was the top month because I was doing like comfortably a couple hundred each month, and then
Yeah.
like one of the bigger releases I think it was probably original controls or
Yeah.
it was either original controls or like clear bulb regular chromas when they made the frosted tips clear,
Yeah.
something like that, or like 24s or some like old school before they switched
24s.
over
Holy
to the
shit.
Evo chips, the smaller ones.
Yeah, I think that
I don't know,
was
something like
that.
that. But
I
yeah,
think the 24s was before I might have got sponsored, or was right when I got sponsored, because I think my biggest my biggest sale, we could probably, they had like the old amazing groups, right? I'm pretty sure we could look back,
yeah.
or maybe they weren't keeping track at that time. But I remember for me it was
Oh, yeah, I
the
don't
Element
remember.
V2s or some shit like that, and I was like, oh wow, like the
Oh yeah,
Elements
the
were like huge.
elements. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
after that, I was like, okay, yeah, every month after that was a as low. Bro, do you remember just getting fucking $200 gift cards every damn month, bro? I didn't
Dude,
know
yeah,
what, dude. Like,
they didn't have enough merch for me to buy, honestly. They
it's
didn't
just
have enough
the
new things for me to buy. I was just
Damascus
like, bro,
shirt,
at the end,
Damascus shirt,
oh my god, I miss those, man. My girl
dude.
still has a few of mine, yeah, that she'll wear. And god, yeah, I miss the Damascus shirts, man. Those were so cool.
I think they still sell
Those are
them.
sick.
They go under Neo 4IC now. It's just one dude.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same same kind of designs.
Very
I remember hearing
similar.
about that.
Yeah, that whole vibe.
Yeah.
I think they make like holographic like shirts and stuff too, like based off Pokemon cards and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
Not really my thing, but I'm like, oh, that's pretty damn cool. That to see that they're like,
Yeah.
doing that whole thing. Cause
Yeah, I was
yeah,
a big fan of the just the black and white stuff. That was really cool to me.
all the sponsors would wear those Damascus shirts, but the Flower of
Dude,
Lies shirt,
I still got that.
dude, they're
I still
still
got that.
fire, bro. It's still
Oh my
fire.
god.
It got
I wore mine the fuck out, dude. It's like all gray and shit
yeah,
now.
dude, me too. It got to the point where, like, yeah, like I was starting to buy like those full prints, like from the merch, and I would never wear them. I
Yeah.
would just give them out. I'm like, yeah, I honestly don't know what to do here, guys. You know what's funny?
Dude, seriously.
I think like the last five, it might have been like the last 5 months that I was sponsored.
Hmm.
They weren't doing the $200 cards anymore, but they were like giving still cards out every month, and I forgot to use them,
Yeah.
right? Because at that point, I stopped to care, bro. And
I definitely did the same. I had to start giving them out.
dude, I totally forgot about them, and then they had like the sale on like Evos because they're going out of like they're giving away
Oh,
their
yeah,
stock, so
yeah,
everything
yeah.
was in sale, right? Everything was in
Right.
sale, and then so I looked at my email. I was like, "Yo, I still have all these gift cards and I could stack them." So I bought like 5 or 6 Evo sets, bro.
Oh
I was
my
like,
god.
yes,
Holy shit, dude.
sales on sales, bro. Holy
Oh my god. Yeah,
shit.
total come ups, dude. They let you use all of them at once?
Yes. Like
So sick.
you could stack them, bro. I'm like, yo, that's so
Oh my
OP.
god.
You were able to stack
That's
EO
so
gift
dope.
cards, bro. Oh man.
Oh man. This was dude, I there was a time where where people tried to say that you could use like your own code. Do you remember that
Oh
on
my
like your
god,
gift
bro.
cards? You
Dude.
could get like a little kickback of commission. I don't think I ever did that because I was like, that's probably a tax nightmare waiting to happen. Like I don't,
So
I don't need to do that.
uh I did that.
Yo, IRS, real quick, one time, I got something to say. That's so funny.
I
Oh my
mean,
god.
I didn't do it all the time. I think I might have done it like a couple times, and then I felt
Oh,
bad about it.
oh,
You know what I mean?
no.
Yeah, I did it every single time, guys. No, but no, my conscience was like, yeah, I feel kind of bad here. I mean, you're only getting a little
Yeah,
bit, but like, it's whatever's. It's just a couple
yeah.
dollars here. I mean, man, like one
At
of
the
the
end, you ended up with so much stuff anyway. It's just
right,
like,
absolutely, and
yeah,
like there's, I mean, aside from that, like the one of the biggest endorphin rushes back in the day was just going to your email, reading the message, your code has been used, your code has been used, your code has been
dude,
used.
yeah.
I was like crazy, dude. Like I'm like
That's so
addicted to
sick,
looking at my
honestly.
freaking email, bro. Now it's TikTok. Back then it was my
Yeah,
email.
my little Gmail account saying you have a sponsored. Yeah, somebody's used your code in a purchase. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
What do you miss about those days, bro? Like what do you miss?
Oh man, IGC. I miss IGC.
How many IGCs did you go to?
Oh my god. Okay, so the first one we went to was 2011. I drove down with Mega Sloth, Malachi, Blastoff, and who else
Blast
was
off,
there?
dude. Holy
It was me. It was me, Corey, Tyler, Julian. Oh my god. Oh, Papa Bear. Yeah, Chris.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, we
11?
all drove.
That's the first
We
one, no?
drove. I think no. I think they had done no. They did other stuff at like an event center or something before they did the Yoast. 11 was the first year of the Yoast,
Oh, I
and
see.
yeah. So we drove from Seattle all the way down to Southern California. It took us like I
Fuck.
took us like a week. I lost a laptop.
What?
My sanity. Yeah, dude. Okay. So we were staying in a hotel, and we were packing up, and there's like five of us, so it's like we were kind of just running in and out, taking stuff to the car, and I left my laptop like in the back end of the
Oh
car that
no.
had like the roll down windows,
Mhm.
and I didn't even notice it until we were like halfway through our driving for the day. Like we were already in a different
Fuck.
city, and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh
Had
my
all my
god.
music. That was the laptop I had connected to my iPod from middle school, so it had all my music from middle school. It had all the. Oh my god, yeah, I lost a whole bunch that day, but I got a Slurpee that day, and the Slurpee cured it. I remember that. I remember that so well, man. It was like a fucking because like they didn't have watermelon Slurpees by my house, and I found a watermelon Slurpee in SoCal, and I was like, listen, this is the best it's gonna get. I'm just gonna enjoy this. Try not to cry about it.
Oh
But
my god. But
yeah,
dude, a week driving. Seattle,
yeah, it was tough.
California.
It was tough.
Fuck.
That's a lot. That's a lot of driving. Yeah, we got pretty sick of each other at the end, but
Yeah.
happened. And then I want to say 2012 I flew down, and then 13 they flew me down. I think because I think that
Oh
was one of the
wow.
first years that I was sponsored. 13 or
Yeah.
14, maybe 14. I
That's
don't know.
sick, dude. Did you do
Yeah, and then
did you do like a whole face melt thing? Like a whole video with them?
I so the oh god, what was it? I think it was 2015. I was supposed to yeah, I was on the face melt crew for the squad, but I ended up staying with all the lords because I was getting on LOL,
Oh
and
my god, dude, I
they
come
like they damn near cut me out of the whole fucking thing. I was like, I mean, I get it. I wasn't really around. Like I was
yeah,
trying to hang out with those guys and get
yeah.
in the fam, but so that happened, and then I think 16 I was in more of the recap stuff. But yeah, 14 and 16 were like my two really big years down there
Yeah.
because yeah, 2016 I got top 8,
Oh,
I think.
sick.
And
Yeah, yeah,
then
yeah, sick.
which was like the last one. And you fucking you guy right here, fucking top 2 over here.
You know,
Fucking guy.
I like to make it sound better than I did. I actually won an open bracket, and then I had to go up against freaking Jacob. The
Yeah,
freaking,
yeah.
you know,
No,
I like to
listen,
say
man.
that I
Listen,
won
man. If
something.
Jacob wasn't there, if
Dude,
Jacob
if
wasn't
Jacob
there,
wasn't there,
bro,
bro, dude,
I'd have taken the whole thing, bro. Like you
If
don't know
Jacob
something.
wasn't, you know, like how old was he at that time? Like freaking like 16 or something, bro. If he was just a
Oh,
little
bro,
bit
if it was
younger,
18 and
you
up,
know.
bro, if it was
If
18
he
and
was
up,
18,
bro,
I think I would have took him, bro. He got that, you know how like younger kids are like prodigies, you know? Maybe if
they
you're
just learn quicker, man.
dude, and yeah, like some
They just learn
I
quicker.
was talking to like a couple glovers on, I forgot it was a TikTok or something, and like they were like talking about how like they started gloving in middle school. I was like what? Like when did you have to like
Ugh.
yeah, I was like, what? Like, how do you get gloving in middle
What?
school, dude? Like,
That's crazy. That's
dude,
insane, man.
bro,
Well,
but
you think about all the kids like Lila and Mumbles and shit, and it's like, all
yeah,
right. I mean,
where the hell is Lala, bro? Like that guy was supposed to be carrying the
who
torch,
knows?
right now.
Who knows, man?
Bro,
They had
okay,
they had to get him like child gloves and like use rubber bands to keep the
yeah.
lights in. Yeah.
You know, you and I are
Yeah.
probably like the few. I think me and you can say we got into like the legacy teams and then we got out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And you, let me know if you don't want to like go into it. But then like I remember that was such a small part into it, you know. And I'm sure the whole thing is squashed now or whatever. Wasn't it like pretty dramatic? Wasn't it kind of like weird?
Yeah, so I was young and dumb, man. I got one fam and then I was just like, but what would be cooler is like this over here, and I told them as I was leaving, and it was just like this whole fucking
Oh, I
it was
see.
it was about as much my fault as it was theirs, I think.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
there's
that.
like yeah, I was kind of just like, maybe want PM. I'm sorry. Like I was talking because I was staying with Teddy at the time, and Teddy was just like,
Yeah,
"Dang, dude,
yeah,
yeah, I wish you would have told me you were going, because I mean, I could have." And I was like, that does sound kind of cool, but I
Dude.
mean, like, I was again. This was like 2015,
Yeah,
26, or not 2015, 2016, I think,
yeah,
17. I don't know. I don't remember. I had come down to I think it was 16. 'Cause, like, yeah, I'd come down for something. It was probably the last
yeah.
IGC, but yeah, just was what it was, man. I was young and dumb, and yeah, I
We were
was
all young and dumb, bro. We
real
were
fucking
all young and
stupid with
dumb.
my timing. Yeah, so it's like
Dude,
it is
that's
what it
the
is,
thing,
man.
dude, is the timing. I
Yeah,
think that was the thing for me too, was just the timing, bro. Like, and you know, it's
yeah,
crazy, like the allure of like the legacy team. I'm sure, like, you know, it still kind of exists, but it's not as like big of a thing as it once used to, bro. People would burn bridges for that shit. It's
yeah, dude.
crazy,
You
bro.
couldn't be on one of the big four. There was AO, PLL, LOL, and EOL, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't
EO
really
was one.
Yeah, people don't really know and or talk about EOL as much, but they had a bunch of like OGs on there too, I think. But yeah, you couldn't share tags, like you couldn't. I think the same with TNT up until a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
Can you still share tags on TNT? I don't know,
Well, I
but
mean, Mumbles got on TNT.
oh, really? I actually
Yeah.
didn't know.
This is like
Okay.
probably like maybe 2 or 3 years ago or something like that.
Oh,
Some
okay.
or like
Okay.
or
Yeah.
maybe I don't know. Actually, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he got on TNT. I'm not sure if I read it as honorary TNT or if he actually got on TNT, but I'm pretty sure he got on TNT.
Hmm, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Like, you know, I mean, like over time, you kind of just start hanging out with different people, and you know, like for me, it was the PM guys, right? He is on. Okay, sorry, confirm that he is
Oh,
on.
very
There you
cool.
go.
Very
There
cool.
you go. Like,
What a guy. Love Mumbles.
yeah, man. If what if there was like a Glover who collected all the legacy teams? Oh man, that guy would be like
Oh my
super
god.
collecting the Infinity Stones, bro. Who would have done it? Probably Gummy. Probably
If
Gummy would be.
anybody,
If anybody, it probably would have been Gummy.
I almost inadvertently, apart from AO, I almost inadvertently did. Like I was PLO prospect for a while. That was my last
Oh,
big one, but yeah, that
was
didn't
that
end up
public?
working out because I think so. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. I never made it down though, and then it kind of just like you always be fan, but it kind of just like fizzled out the actual
yeah,
proper name tag type of thing.
yeah.
So I was just like I get it, man, because like it had been a few years and I wasn't able to make it down to Cali, so it is
Absolutely.
what it is, man.
Yeah.
But no, those guys are. The cool thing about it is, man, like so many of these people are fam, like regardless of a
Mhm.
tag. So I think
Absolutely.
the community is just super tight knit like that, which I really love and appreciate. So I really, yeah, I'm stoked to have even just met those guys because they're like true fucking salt of the earth people. Like they are genuinely some of the kindest people I've ever met in my life, which is
Dude,
really
absolutely,
cool.
bro. Yeah, like there are so I mean, well, like some of the well, I don't really talk to him as much now, but then like Vin was one of those guys for me, like Vin
Yeah,
basically was
yeah,
kind of like family to me, but then like it's not like we're on the same team anymore. But like,
right, right.
him and Jacob, I've always kept up with them. Sometimes I'll talk to Cypher, bro. I mean, I talked to Cypher the
Oh,
other
no
day.
kidding.
Yeah, that guy will
Dude,
pop into my lives.
Cypher was speaking of which, Cypher was actually the one to put me onto you. Yeah, when you
Wait,
did that
what? Oh,
yeah, I'm not kidding.
oh
Yeah, it was I
shit.
think it was the first one that you had the what was it? Pink and white gloves in like the super dark room, like one of the
Yeah,
first shows.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man,
yeah.
Cypher was the one that put me on.
Oh
I was like, "Oh
shit.
shit. Okay. All right. This kid's got it. This kid's
Oh,
got
dude,
it.
that's
Okay."
sick, dude. Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
yeah, that's so awesome, man. Man.
Interesting.
Hell
Interesting.
yeah.
Holy
I
crap.
remember that too.
So you went to
I was like,
like,
"Okay.
yeah,
This guy's got it."
dude. Well, yeah, man. Like maybe if it weren't for you guys, I won't be here. I'd probably be playing Smash, dude. Maybe I might be. I might even be living here. I mean, I don't know. Like, who knows what I'd be doing right now? I don't even know.
Yeah.
He's on gifted. Okay, no. I read that all already. So okay, so you traveled. You went to IGC 11. Did you go to who won 11 then? Do you
Oh my
remember?
god, who did win 11? Was that Teddy?
I
I'm gonna
thought
look it up right now because that's gonna bum me out
I thought Teddy
if
won
I don't
back to
remember.
back. I think he only won two, and they were
Look back
back
to
to
back.
back. If they were back to back, then it had to be 2015, 2000. No, maybe I don't know. Maybe 2015, 2014. Munch won 11. You're lying to me, Nick
Oh
Nash.
my, I think
Now
he did.
that I think that's the first one, bro.
The first 11? Nah.
There's no way
There's
there
gotta
was
there's
an
gotta be more.
IGC 2010, dude. There's no way.
Dude, it's been so many years. I don't even remember, man.
Yeah,
Oh my
we're all
goodness.
getting old. Bunch.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta go back through like the oldest videos, like all the FNLs and
Yeah. Were you on that banner?
oh man.
They made like IGC banners. Were you doing photo shoots and
Oh
shit?
man, I did one banner with I think it was Gambit, Blastoff, and
Wait,
I think you were on there too.
dude. Okay, I'm talking about.
Yeah,
We're talking about
yeah,
the same banner, bro. I look back at that
yeah,
banner,
bro.
bro. They did me dirty, dude. I look like a gerbil, dude.
Did they really?
Dude, I
Oh
look
no,
like. I'm
dude,
like,
I like they gave me fucking forearms and
bro.
shit. Like they
Everybody else looks
did the
handsome as
shadows and
fuck.
everything. I'm like, ooh.
Dude, yeah. Everybody looks fucking handsome as fuck. Then there's me, gerbil looking ass. I'm like,
Oh no,
I'm
oh
doing
man.
my, or whatever the fuck.
Oh, bro, if we could find a picture of that, that'd be awesome.
No. Let's not find a picture of that, dude. I'm like, bro, anybody but me, dude. It's everybody but me could have been in that front.
We could crop it.
Yeah, we could change
I
it.
or you could put like a smiley face over it or something.
Yeah, we got AI now, bro. Just
Yeah,
ungerbilify me.
man.
Gerbilify. Shit.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, man, they definitely did. I like. Oh my god, I remember recording in that studio too for one of the featured shows. I literally had to do like 15 takes. I was so unhappy with all of them.
Oh,
Oh,
you did 15 takes because you didn't like them or they didn't like them?
I didn't like them.
Fuck,
I
dude.
almost, I almost went with the first one too, which was kind of a bummer.
Oh my
And
god.
then I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just do one more, whatever. And then the final one was it, and I was like, oh my
Oh,
god, I just want to get out of here, bro. Like there was no
yeah,
AC in that room. I was
dude.
sweating.
How many
Oh,
features you got? How many features did you do?
I did one in Vegas for EDC 2014, on the Strip, which was the hardstyle show, and then I did the Whip one
Yeah.
in the studio, and then I did the Sponsor House one
Oh, the sponsor house. That's right. That
in
was.
Palm Springs. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I didn't go to
dude,
that
I
one.
I did I did not know I did not know that Sam paid for that out of pocket until like years later.
What?
Yeah, Sam Sam Burney did. Shout out Sam, man. I
Yo,
like
shout out, dude. What the
what a guy.
fuck? That
What a
guy,
guy.
yeah, shout out to Sam. If he ever sees this, yeah, I actually talked to him recently, and he gave me
Oh, no
this
kidding.
he gave me this opportunity that I couldn't because I have basically a wedding that day, and it was like the worst timing, but it was gloving related.
Oh,
And I was like, yo, bro, Sam's still fucking thinking about like the Glovers and shit. Like that is so fucking sick, dude. Sam was
that's
like
cool, man.
Sam literally was like one of the highlights whenever I would go to like California, you know, when he took care of the sponsors. The fucking
Yeah,
were you
yeah.
there for like the man, what was it? Was it like the Bulgogi wallet? Were you there for that? Or it might have been like
Bulgogi wallet?
was it Bulgogi or some fucking what are the you know when you go to Korean barbecue you get like those meats? What are the meats that they got? They got Bulgogi, they got
Yeah, yeah. They got Bulgogi. They got Oh God, what
I
else? I
forget,
haven't been in
dude.
so
The
long.
meat wallet, bro.
Dude, I that sounds so familiar, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's
you
not. It's on the
maybe
tip of my tongue.
dude. Okay, so basically, Mez and I we went to California. We got housed by Amazing, and we fucking ate Korean barbecue. And then fucking Sam is drunk as fuck. Okay, Sam was the guy who took care of all the sponsors. He picked us up. We went to Korean barbecue. Sam got drunk as fuck. He took one of the fucking meats, and he fucking it might have been like beef tongue or something like that. And then
Yeah.
he fucking put it in his wallet, bro. He put it in his wallet. We went back to the apartment. He put his wallet in the fridge, dude. Like,
Oh my God.
and
He said, "I'm getting my money's worth."
he got, and that was my introduction to Amazing Lights. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
God.
Like,
That sounds familiar. That sounds like something Sam would do. That's amazing.
we talked about it all the time in the chat, and it was just the most ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Sari remembers, bro. Like, I don't remember. Was that
I
he stole a Domino's
I-
pizza delivery car topper? Wait, what?
dude.
That's fucked,
Oh God, what a guy. Like
Oh
just
my
straight
God.
up.
dude.
Oh, incredible.
You want to know something? Oh man, I don't know if I should tell you. We're making
Oh man,
this,
I'm here. You gotta tell me,
dude.
man.
This is a roller coaster, bro. We're happy, we're sad, we're happy, sad. If I tell you this, we're gonna be sad, bro.
Oh no. I'm ready. I'm mentally prepared.
Okay. And I learned this recently, bro.
Mm.
Did you know that the Shark Tank deal never happened? Wait, I just DC'd. Wait, hold on, I just DC'd. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. What? Wait, like in what capacity?
It never happened.
Did they just like straight up not? Did they like go
So
back on it or like?
yeah, so actually
'Cause I remember watching the show.
yes, so actually this happens a lot on that show. Is when the sharks will say they make a deal, right? But then like in actuality they'll like look at internally what happens with the company, right? They'll look at the revenue, they'll see if they're in the green. And Amazing was in the red. And then they're like and then they pulled out and then it never happened.
Makes sense. Oh man,
Isn't that
bummer.
kind of doesn't that kind of like
That actually explains a lot.
that's what I
explains a lot, yeah,
said,
'cause
bro.
there was-
Dude, like
that
things-
explains so much.
right. Like okay, like when because I got told
Oh my
this
God.
from an insider. I'm not gonna call them out, but I got told this
Yeah.
from an insider. And like it basically was like it made me just go back in time. Like you know how like in That's So Raven, like she sees the future. No, bro, I went back in time, bro. I was like, fucking go back years, and I'm like thinking about
The
all
vision.
the instances. I'm thinking about all the instances that happened. I'm like, yeah. Wait
Oh
a
my
minute.
God, yeah.
Why didn't that happen then? Why
Like-
why weren't we able to do that? Why did that person quit for no reason? Why did you know what I mean? And then like it
Yeah,
all just
like so many
made-
instances where you're
it all just
wow.
made sense, dude.
So many instances where you could have been like, well, surely that merch
Yeah,
not collaboration, but like surely the financing of something will come through eventually.
yes,
That makes so much sense.
dude. And then like
Wow.
but then there it was almost kind of like an illusion, you know what I mean? Because when the Shark Tank deal happened, right?
Mhm.
Then like we started seeing all these things. We started seeing all these like crazy programs and these things happening, right? So it felt like that it actually happened. But then no,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was just it
Dang.
was just the end, the beginning of the end, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, it's
That's actually crazy. This is like, yeah,
yeah,
this is brand new information, man. Wow.
yeah, for me too, bro. But I mean,
That's
yeah.
insane.
But I don't like to focus too much on the bad things though. But then I will say, some of the good things that I'm trying to take away from that whole thing was just
Mhm.
Amazing did a really fucking good job marketing, and how like sometimes I'll refer back to like
Yeah,
old EL like Instagram pages, or or some of the good things that they did for the community, and trying to kind of emulate that with some of the current things now, because fuck, dude, like
yeah,
Loving needs
yeah.
that shit
Because
right now.
there was a lot of bad, but there was also, I think, proportionately more good that
Yeah,
came out of that whole
I think
thing
so
than
too.
bad.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think there was a lot more good that came out of it, and
I thought so too.
yeah. Now that we're free, we could speak freely about it. No,
Yeah, sometimes I
dude,
think.
people people used to love to say, "Oh, they're under contract from the company. Oh, they would never, they
Oh
can't. They're
my.
under NDA." I'm like, dude, I don't think I ever once signed an NDA with that fucking company. Like, I was just we were riding hard because they were paying us. It's just
Yes,
like,
bro. But
yeah, they're paying
I
my
mean,
bills, bro. What you want?
I'm gonna be completely honest. It's like, yeah, like all these the shady shit, some of the bad shit happened, but then
Mhm.
like the good that they did, pretty much kind of it trumped everything that what I mean. All the bad stuff, like regardless, they're
I
still
think
out
so.
their
I think
community.
so.
They're out there providing for the community. Well, you know what I mean. Even though maybe things may not have played out perfectly, they're out there doing shit, bro. Like who else was doing shit? You know what I'm saying?
They did a lot more than I think most people give them credit for, and a lot of things that we never really talked about
Hmm.
from behind the scenes stuff. And like, I think they genuinely did a lot more than people realize.
Hmm.
Even just going to the office, because I mean, on IGC weekends and whatnot, like some of us would be there for like multiple days, and like, what do you do? Just like stuff a whole bunch of Glovers in the back end and make them. Yeah, I mean, no, but they were super cool, man. They like, yeah, I knowing what I know about the in the how the inner like motions of that company worked out,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, they did about as good of a job as you can for
Hmm.
somebody in their position, in terms of like trying to develop a whole niche and turn it into a movement, a corporation, a whatever you want to call it. Like, I don't know if they were like on that level, but it was still really cool to like see how much they were doing for the community, and how badly they got beat down for some of the decisions they made. But there was still like, at the end of the day, I think most of it was rooted in wanting the community to thrive. And I know a lot of people
Yeah.
don't like to see that, or like don't really accept that, but I think a lot of it was genuinely from a good place. And
Hmm.
I've been very critical of them since they ceased operations, but it's been it's been very interesting just
Yeah.
to see how they handled a lot of stuff. And I know a lot of it was from a very good place,
Hmm.
knowing the people who worked there. So yeah, and I know they didn't really like to go into like any of the public forums and kind of defend themselves very
It's
hard.
hard when
And
it's happening all the time. You know what I mean? It was a genuine blessing to be involved with EL to the love, bro.
yeah.
Remember the vending machine that had like a
Mm.
free, like you can get a free drink from the vending machine if you knew the code or something. You remember
Oh my god, yeah, yeah. That
you
was so
get like a
sick.
free monster, bro.
I love that. That was so dope.
Were you there when Brian brought some of the sponsors into the room, and like he introduced everybody, and we had to like say like who we were, where we're from. Well, they knew who we were. Were
Yes,
you
I
part of that?
remember that.
You were in
I
that
was
room?
there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Dude,
Yeah,
I think that was like one of the sickest shit ever, because it made me feel very important. Like here are all the
that
workers
was
in the
super
office.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
like we're just the sponsors. Like, we're just the people that, like, you know what I mean. We
Yeah.
do the we do the gloving, and
The
people use
promotional.
the codes, and yeah.
Do you remember who was
But
in
he
there?
really, um, was Vex in there? I think Vex was, and I think Vex might have been
I
in
think
there.
that's Sari. Were you in there?
I don't remember. Yeah, because I want to say that was what 15, 16.
I remember Josh was in there.
Josh was in there.
Josh was
Yeah,
for sure in there. You weren't there?
maybe
Okay.
it was maybe a bunch of people who were there for IGC. I don't remember, but I do remember that happened. Yeah.
Don't remember introduce myself to the old office. Yeah, it was a really sick moment for me because it made me feel it. I felt genuinely um connected to the community. I mean, to the company when they did that. Um,
Yeah, that was a really cool moment.
sometimes
Yeah,
I
it made
think
me. It was a
some
small gesture, but it was like super meaningful.
yeah, and they did a couple small they did periodically gestures like that made us feel really good, made us
Hmm.
feel very special. Sometimes I think like where we are right now in gloving, it's kind of like because Amazing did such a crazy job, it was almost kind of like an oversaturation, maybe not oversaturation, but kind of like an inflated version of gloving. You know what I mean? They did all the promotion
Sure.
so that it was like we actually, and how often can you say that about like a community? Because I think like gloving, we're in such a it's such a special like in terms of like politics or like the companies that are involved, the money and the
Mhm.
technology that's involved. Not a lot of like communities can say that it had the backing of a multi-million-dollar company at the beginning, like well, relatively to the beginning of it, right? Where like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
had like this kind of inflated amount of glovers like who participated, and now that we don't have them, I almost kind of feel like it's been kind of like what, probably over like a year or two. I forgot what year they closed down, but I almost kind of feel like where we are right now, like what's happening right now, is actually like where we're supposed to be in terms of like gloving growth and like community and whatnot, because like you know what I mean, because Imezi had so much money to pour into marketing that like it almost kind of felt maybe inorganic to a certain degree, right?
Yeah, maybe kind of just attracting a lot more people than would have found it naturally, and in that sometimes you
Yes.
get like unfavorable people, but like I don't
Yeah.
know. It's tough to say because yeah, they really did their thing with marketing. Like there's no debate
Yeah.
about that.
That like I
But
I feel sorry, no, go ahead.
oh no, I was just gonna say that I think it is in a very stable place now, even though there's not like as many people. But
Yeah.
the way I see it, it's just people who are still doing it stuck around because they really love it, or are now getting into it because it's like cool to just look at.
Yeah,
And
dude.
you didn't really have a lot of that at a certain point when there was the big influxes of people
Yeah,
because it
like
was
the
just kind of like hot or whatever. But now that I don't want to say died down, but like I think that was probably a better way to say it. But yeah, I think now that people have kind of just like found it naturally as opposed to just like I don't know other means. Like I
yeah,
think there's a lot of people who genuinely are starting to get into it because they really like it, like
dude.
genuinely, as opposed to any other means. Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Because because like I teach a lot of like classes, right, dude. Sometimes I'll get day one glovers, bro. Like as students who
Dude.
literally
Oh yeah.
pay for classes, right? And like I've like a lot of the newer generation, like they genuinely love it because of the art. Like many people that, I mean, well, not many. Okay, so I have like a couple like people who will like take classes because they genuinely want to try out something different. Like there are
Hmm.
people who are genuinely interested in the art or like trying to become like a dancer or whatnot, but in a totally different way. Where like you would often see like people back in the day join just because it was like the trend, right? Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, and like the people who say, yeah, obviously you get a lot of people who are still in it because they truly love the art, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, I love I really love this version of the community because I feel like these are people who will stick around for a long time, you
Yeah.
know? And so like
I
a
hope so,
lot
man. That'd be cool.
I hope so too. And like there I talk about this with Steam Boy. But
Mm.
the shelf life of like a Glover is so short, dude. And if you think about it through like, you know, like when you get into it, most people who get into it are probably right around college. They're old enough to go to raves, to go to events. But then guess what's happening at that time? They're growing up, they're figuring out their lives, they're getting jobs, they're getting into the real world. And within that whole, you know, discovery of finding yourself, most people don't end up putting, you know, keeping the gloves. They end up just gloving was just a thing that they did, and they did it for fun at raves. But then like, you know, like then comes the real world, and then they drop it. So then like you don't, that longevity of a glover is sometimes really hard to come by, right? I mean, I dropped it for like a whole year and try and like figure out myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it's always really nice to see uh some of the older heads to really stick around and like still talk to like the newer generations, you know, like even you yourself. I mean, we're here to talk about clubbing, bro. You're still keeping up with it, you know what I'm saying? It's so
Still around
cool. It's still,
to a
it's,
degree. Yeah.
yeah, man. And I think that the disconnection between like when we started, wait, what year did you start?
Oh boy. Early 2011.
20, yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. Oh, early 2011. Okay, yeah, I started around early 2012. So like I think that
Yeah. Long time.
the disconnection between like when we started versus when the
Hmm.
OG started, I feel like the disconnection was really more about the understanding of styles, right? It was
Sure.
like, you
Yeah.
know, glove this way, glove that way, blah blah blah, right? But I feel like genuinely the disconnection between now, the newer glovers now, and then people like, let's say with us, is genuinely because they're disconnected, because most of them don't glove anymore, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
That makes sense.
different level of disconnection that like, and that's partly why I'm still here, is because like I want to still connect with the newer generations and kind of, you know, just kind of show them a different OG. You know what I mean? Like a different
Yeah.
you know, not be like the mean OG, you know what I mean? I love the OGs, by the way, don't get me wrong. But some of y'all were freaking
OGs are
tough,
awesome, man.
bro. Some of y'all were tough, bro. I'm just
Yeah,
all
they
I'm
ain't
gonna
no
say.
chumps, man. They grew up in the shits. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
absolutely, dude. And then like that's
back when the shit was just about battles.
it was just about that, bro. That's the thing,
It
dude.
was just about the crew. Yeah.
It was just about that, and that's not what it's
This is cool.
about nowadays, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool to me, man. It was like different cuz like yeah, I you would just go to the raves and, just try to like throw down during a set and be like, "Who's got it?" You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which fam got it?
it was more
That stuff
like
was super cool to me.
more
And
cutthroaty,
yeah.
I guess, in a sense,
Yeah.
right? More serious, but it made it
Yeah,
fun,
man.
bro. It made shit
I did
fun.
make it fun. I always say like the competitive aspect of it, like people really like to just get into it just to get into it, and then for me, the competitive aspect was like a huge driving force into why I wanted to get good because it was like damn, I don't want to, I don't want to bring whack moves to the table. You know what I mean? Trying to get out there, but
What was your
yeah, I
philosophy, bro? What was your philosophy? You ever had like a philosophy in gloving? Like, how'd
boy
you go about it?
the philosophy for a long time. I posted one video I think in 2012 and it got ripped to shreds back when the group had like no real moderation. So it was just a bunch of people like, "Damn dog, you are ass, bro. You suck. Never do this again." It's just like, "Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All
Dang.
right. You know what I'm saying?" No. So a lot of it was just like, "Oh yeah, you guys think this. All right, I'm gonna show y'all that."
Dang.
And then just drill concepts in the mirror for hours.
Shit, dude.
But I do like I that's again, competition was one of my big motivators, man. I wanted to get good cuz I wanted to be better than whoever, and then found some amazing friends on the way.
Dude.
But that was a big part of it for sure.
Yeah, I think people forget that there was a point where you had like the best whips in the game. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
man,
yeah.
that's cool.
Like, I'm not even fucking trying to glaze you up, bro. Like, that's literally legit. Like, everybody would like when it came down to the question, like who's your favorite whip or who's your favorite whips, right? It was you're probably seeing UV Flow or you're seeing someone like Stun or Anti or something like
Stunna. I
that
was
or
about to say
Mimic.
Stunna,
You know what I
dude.
mean? But like
Stunna was my biggest inspiration for
me
sure.
too, me too.
Yeah,
But
for
then
real.
like you were there, bro. You were known as like the whip guy, right? Like was there like how'd you even
For a
go
while,
about
yeah.
that? How'd you even like how'd you even because you know whip is such I mean not a lot of people focus on whips nowadays, you know what I mean? We're in a
Hmm.
super tactical now.
Super, super techy, like gloving to the camera type of vibe. Yeah.
You ever like had like a method?
Um. Yeah. Yeah. I would smoke as much weed as I could, and then just glove into the mirror and feel the weight of my hands.
Oh
So like, because like when you smoke a lot of weed, like when you get super high, or at least when I got super high, like my hands would kind of just like disassociate from my body and I turn into like jelly. So I'd
yeah,
kind of just like really pay attention and focus to like how the weight of my hands would kind of move in the
yeah,
mirror and then kind of frame it up to where, okay, so this is how the flails look, this is how the
yeah,
whips look, and kind of just really feel just the weight. Feeling the weight of the hands was a big thing for me, and then trying to like also simultaneously not use like hyperstrobes or strobies and really
yeah.
just stick to like solids and um the three
Strobe.
color stroke, because like yeah,
Yeah,
sticking to solids like or tracers or something like that, that did it for me. Like when I
yeah,
would glove with 10 solids in the mirror, that will force you to like be clean, to be clean. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, dude. No, that's. I love that you brought it up because like there's something about you know when you're smoking like you feel things differently, right? You kind of just get it, and it's crazy
Yeah.
because like I remember you don't have very big hands. You know that was
No,
the
tiny,
biggest. Bro,
tiny, bro.
that bro, I remember, dude. We were in the freaking Amazing Lights apartment, and we compared hand sizes. We had the same size hands, bro. We
Yeah,
had the
yeah,
same
truly.
size hands, and like when you whip, it looks way bigger than you would. It looks huge. It looks
It's like
huge.
flat pot. You got to keep like your
Your
whole
palm,
hand flat,
yeah.
damn near. And I forget who it was. Tyler Torres. I don't know if you remember him. PF Face. He was
I
like
don't remember.
he was around here for a while. He didn't post a lot, but he was the one who told me about like the dinner plate method. It was like where he whipped
What?
out, he would always try to keep his hands like flat as a dinner plate. So like if you were to just like put like a dinner plate in front of your hands like that,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
swear to God that like click click that like unlocked everything in my
yeah.
brain for whips. I was just like, oh my God, yeah, bro, you're just like drawing dinner plates. Like that's so weird, but
I
that's what did it,
always
man. That's what helped me get them super clean. So like you have to visualize whatever works for
Mhm.
you, I think, and
Absolutely. And
that'll just level you up crazy.
for me, it was like putting makeup. I don't know. It just makes no fucking sense. But for me, when I heard put makeup around their face, it just clicked. Like I'm like, yeah, just like wipe their
Oh,
whole
dude,
face with makeup.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah,
so funny.
like it just worked. You know what I mean?
That
And
works. Yeah.
you ever like did whips where like you like tried to point your thumb towards them and you try to like wrap your fingers around the thumb? You remember
Yeah.
that?
That was a big Stunna move. Stunna would always do that where
That
he'd
was
like point
stunner.
and then like wrapped it over like
Yeah.
that. Him and Anti I think did that a lot. A whole bunch where they would just like wrap their whole other four fingers around the thumbs and then like stick it back out, and then they would do that a lot. Yeah, where they'd point with the thumb and
Yeah.
kind of just wrap it around. Yeah,
I think
they were really big on
there's something about that though. Like when I try to like learn
that.
it or like when I try to like learn, I forgot what tutorial it was. But
Hmm.
then it was like a tutorial where you point your thumb and then you like wrap your like whole finger around the thumb. It never really resonated with me. Like,
Yeah,
it kind of like it kind of how do I say it? It didn't help me in learning like that plate method that you do because I feel like that plate
yeah,
method is like that's how you get the full extension of the whips, bro. Like
yeah. It really is just like as flat as you can get them.
you don't
Yeah,
need long fingers or big hands to be able to throw crazy whips. And like when I learned about that method, put the makeup around that method, I was like, okay, man,
just
Like,
unlocks new level ups, man.
yeah,
It just
just
makes you
level ups,
it forces you to see like a different perspective entirely.
dude. Absolutely,
Yeah.
bro. Like, speaking of weed, what have you ever like would you say that that leveled you the fuck up?
I think so.
Is
Yeah.
that the biggest level ups you ever got from a substance?
Uh, some of the I from a substance, yeah. When I was rolling, MDMA just kind of made me go
Mm,
way too fast,
mm.
and I would just like I would look back at shows that I recorded while I was rolling at the events, and I'd just be like, dude, you are going hyper speed right now. Like you can't just. That also played a big part in the whips, honestly. I think because
Mm,
I mean, I'm about to hit 11 years sober this year, which is sick. But
let's go.
thank you, man. But yeah, no, when I was doing that, it was kind of like I was able to see what I was doing wrong, but it also really helped because like I was able to do whips a lot faster than I would have normally been able to do them.
Yeah.
But that definitely helped me slow down too in retrospect because it's like, okay, you're going way too fast. Just be a little bit more mindful of what you're doing, when you're sober, and that and smoking a lot of weed helped way back in the day,
Would you when you
for
did
sure.
when you like gloved when you were high though, like were you like would you think a lot or would you just like flow good?
Um, I don't think there was much thinking at all. I
Wow.
would usually put on like a Trance Around the World or Above and Beyond group therapy podcast and just like
Yeah.
go for like the whole thing because they do like 2 hour shows and I would just
Yeah.
smoke some weed and flow to the whole fucking thing. And when it's over, I was like, oh man, I've been doing this for 2 hours. I got stuff.
BMO
But yeah,
says,
it definitely.
Nick, I miss you. What up,
Oh
BMO?
my dude, what is up? I miss you too.
Did you know that
Oh, that messes
BMO
up.
is ranked #1 right now on gloving.com?
Ooh,
We
we got a
got-
champion in the house. Let's go.
what do you think about that? Be honest, the whole ranking thing.
Deserved, honestly. Are we talking about are we talking about him specifically
No,
or
not him. No, though, like the whole ranking
oh
system.
other ranking thing? They tried to do that with like what was it, IGL or something?
Yeah, the whole IGL thing. They
Yeah.
had they had team rankings. They had they would show your earnings for every comp too. When Amazing did it, like they would have like
Oh, that's
some.
weird.
They did some index thing, like your is like by decimal, but I guess it's just a way to
Oh,
calculate
okay,
like
yeah, yeah.
if your number of wins per loss or some shit like that.
I was on that, but I didn't really compete a lot, so I was like super
Yeah,
low.
at that point, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but I like the idea, honestly. Like it's
Mm,
cool to like if especially if you have like a solidified competition structure, like I think there's something super cool about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a whole other that's a whole nother thing, bro. Like competition structures, they don't they
Oh man.
that uniform structure, they don't exist no more, Nick.
Yeah.
they're gone, bro. Boss is all gone, bro. The
Over.
IGL,
We
everyone's
had
doing
it. We
things
lost it.
everyone's
GG's.
doing things their own way, bro. It's chaotic. It's beautiful chaos right now.
I was about to say, yeah, it's like it's definitely chaos, but it's like it's cool because I think a lot of people are able to kind of formulate their own styles a lot easier now.
Yes.
Whereas you wouldn't
Yes.
have been able to do that if you were like a competition glover, because like you were just gloving to the scorecard, man. You didn't care about throwing a good light show. Like you were just like, how do I hit
Yeah.
these points? How do I hit these points? How do I hit these points? Got to make sure the musicality is on point, but I also have to ensure that I'm using proper space. Like I got to do
Yeah.
that. I got to do showmanship. I got to do all this and tricks and techniques and all this stuff. And it's like whenever I competed like that, I wasn't throwing a good light show. I was just trying to cater to the scorecard, and I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that didn't help me progress as much as just wanting to kick it with homies and trade and learn new concepts or like pick up on stuff that other people were doing because that was the stuff that was really that really helped my level ups more than anything back when I was doing it was just
Mm.
like the chill sessions. I would come away from those having felt I learned so much more than any other competition or anything.
Yeah,
Except
absolutely.
IGC, because IGC was like, you couldn't not level up from an IGC.
You couldn't not, bro. That's what I was about to say,
Yeah.
bro. I remember my first IGC, bro. Like, I was seeing styles I never knew existed, dude. Just the way that they
Truly.
move, it's like very different. Like, I'm not used to that. And, like, Hawaii had a very, everyone in Hawaii kind of had like a very similar style back in the day. But
Yeah.
then when
Oh,
they,
that's your fault though.
that,
That's you and Dan, bro. You and Dan. That's you and Dan's fault.
the, yeah, I hate to say it, but like, yeah, I will shout out. I am a Tweak as well. It's kind of his fault as well. Not sure if you
Oh
remember
yeah,
Tweak.
shuts out, dude.
Yeah, like Hawaii kind of had
Shuts
like
out.
a crossbreed. I mean, there was a point when after we kind of made a name for ourselves, took off. There's a crossbreed between like I am style, then like guys like Tweak style. But
Mhm.
yeah, the whole platforming thing. But like yeah, going to the IGC, bro, you could just not level the fuck up. There's just too much different inspiration, too much different types of
Just
movements. Like you never knew
too
that it
many different
existed.
styles.
Too
Yeah,
many, bro. Too many. And like I think back, like when I look, because everything's all online now, right?
yeah.
Everything's
A
online
lot
for
of
the
it.
most part. Like I think back to like some of those styles, and like you don't see those styles anymore, bro. Like those styles
Yeah.
from like 2000, like 15, 2016. If they were to glove like today, that would be like considered new. You know what I mean? Like,
I think so. Yeah,
yeah,
I think concepts like that. I think kind of just like they circulate every every so often, like every like a certain amount of years. Like
yeah.
something that was like maybe 4 or 5 years old now
Mhm.
would come back into circulation. People would consider it like new, and I think a lot of that happened when there was the liquid versus tech split or whatever that was.
Yeah. The flow
And
versus tech thing. The flow
oh my
tech
god, yeah.
argument.
Goodness
Oh,
gracious.
bro.
So yeah, I think you could probably take concepts from 5 6 years ago and kind of implement them now, and people would consider it new. It
Mhm.
just kind of really depends.
The,
But I, yeah, I mean that's cool about it though, because people again are always kind of discovering new stuff and always able to formulate new styles based on what they see and different types of shows they're looking back on and all that good stuff.
dude, what do you think? Like, okay, I want to know like your definition. Okay, like, what do you consider
Hmm.
like a good light show?
Um. Oh God, that's tough. I would say I wouldn't even say one that comprises of a ton of moves, honestly. I think if you're proficient enough in one thing and you just do it well, that can be considered a good light show.
Yeah,
If there's enough variation, like there
yeah,
has to be variation. There has to be like I mean, if you're just doing liquid like that, if you take it like anywhere and you're able to differentiate between like this section or this section or this section or this section or this section, and kind of just like take it anywhere, you could do that for 3 minutes, and that's a good light show to me.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
as long as there's variation, I think is the main
absolutely.
thing. Yeah. And then
Yeah,
we start adding stacking different concepts on top of that, you got like a proper show. It's
yeah,
really just about cleanliness and variation to me, and musicality, I think is
yeah,
number one, but I think that goes without saying. It's just
yeah.
like, yeah,
Musicality should always be on top. You know what I mean? Like,
always number one.
it makes no
Yeah.
sense for it to not be.
Mhm.
Musicality number one. Yes, sir.
Number one. Always, always.
Bimo says, I feel like the way for in-person comps is on the horizon. Yes,
That'd be
sir.
sick, honestly. Yeah, that'd be
The
fantastic. I would love to see that.
I know a couple things, and you're definitely right, Bimo. I feel like it is slowly coming back. Uh hopefully some new shit will happen. It just takes the power from the community. It needs the power from the community, man. Like this whole thing is just there's not one company now that like basically calls the shots, bro. It's like it's a community effort, right?
Don't have to be
That's
crowdsourced.
crowds. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Glovers have to crowdsource the competitions, but I mean, like look at Olympics, right? Olympics. I mean, I'm not saying that gloving's ever going to make it to the Olympics, but I mean, Olympics took like how many years, bro? Like 50 years, 40 years to get to have something of that level. Um,
Hmm. Yeah.
because this is the way that I think about it, right? Like breaking is closer to like street dance, hip hop dance, right? So it's like next in line is something along the lines of like maybe like popping, right? And then like down the line is things like tutting, right? And then down the
Yeah.
line is like gloving, bro. Like, we're
Yep.
just, maybe 105th in line, Who
Yeah.
knows?
Oh man, that's
Gloving
funny.
music videos? Oh shit. Probably didn't see. I don't want. What up,
Oh
Slade?
man.
Yeah, bro.
Who knows, man? The future is anyone's guess.
VR. What do you think about that? VR gloving,
Possibly. Possibly.
dude. Would
Who
you would you
knows?
would you get into it? VR gloving? Come on.
Oh man. Maybe if I could use them as visuals for shows.
That'd be sick, dude.
That would actually be
Online
dope.
wouldn't, dude. If I mean, are there like VR events like where you could like
I actually don't
DJ an
know.
event? Because
I'm
it's like,
actually not sure. Yeah.
yeah, I wonder if that's like. I mean, I remember like Porter had like an online thing, like an online concert, but then you could move your
Mhm.
person in like a thing. But I don't know if they
Yeah.
do that for VR because like wouldn't that kind of like shake up the music industry a little bit?
I feel like that'd be pretty sick if somebody could pull it off.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel as nearly as special for sure, but then like it would still be kind of like a thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Siri says yes. There is.
Oh,
Hmm.
cool. Oh, let's go. See, people already on top of this shit, man.
Yeah.
We don't even have any cool ideas. It's just
It's
all
all
it's
old
all been done.
ideas, man. Yeah.
Man.
I actually seen the glove where it could make that happen.
Yeah.
I and bro, they were going for 9K.
Is that right?
9K for the glove.
Goodness, man. That's that's actually crazy.
9K. Is that the are you engaged? You
Yes,
guys,
yes, that was
oh,
my fiance.
there's the fiance. Shout out to fiance, bro. Let's go. VR chat switch is a huge community. Artists are focused more on big IPs like Fortnite. Oh yeah, or Fortnite had some shit. That's right.
Oh, did they?
I think so.
Oh, see, that'd be pretty cool, man. Yeah.
Wait, you can VR in Fortnite? That's pretty
That's actually
gnarly.
nuts, dude.
That
That's
changes up.
insane.
Yeah, that changes up a lot, dude.
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, no, me neither. I know that Andrew Zhao he had a shot at he actually used it. I believe he tried using them. I don't know how far he went with them. But I know he has
Oh,
tried
interesting.
them. Yes to the gloving in music videos. I can't believe Long hasn't done it yet now that he's rapping. Yo, remember Long, dude?
I yeah, man, what a guy. He's like a huge rapper in Vietnam now, right?
Yeah, he's huge. He's like the real
That's
deal.
insane.
Yeah.
Good on him, man. Good on
Yeah.
him.
When these glovers who make it big and they're doing you always wonder like, are they gonna implement gloving related things in their projects, right? That's always been kind of like at least that's what happens in my mind once a person like kind of just stops gloving.
Yeah, yeah. Be cool to see. And dude, yeah. He really changed the game, honestly.
I think that would be like the next huge surge if it were to ever be more affordable for the consumer is VR
Mhm,
gloving.
mhm.
Like that I'm gonna be waiting in that room just to trade with someone VR gloving, bro. Like that.
Yeah, dude, if you can like actually, you know what I mean, make it viable for the typical person, yeah, that'd be sick.
Like if I could change like my skin like in the thing like in the VR game, I wouldn't even choose a skin, bro. I would just go as me. Like it would just be my body, dude.
Yep, easily, easily. I feel like that's all you need, honestly. And people can still recognize you, be like, "Holy shit,
Wait,
no way!" Oh, that's fire.
so like I mean, besides Lost Land, man, what you got going on? Any?
Oh man, just grinding on music, man.
Yeah,
You know how it
making
is.
yeah making. How many tracks like do you release like a year on average?
It really depends on how I'm feeling. I try not to set too hard of a release schedule for that.
Yeah.
Because I always like to be writing more stuff, and I always like to try to one up the last thing I've written. So like
Yeah.
when I feel like I start to release music when there's like enough of a gap between what I've written and what I'm kind of hanging on to.
Yeah.
Um, then I'll start releasing stuff. But for the most part, I don't really have like a set release schedule. I'm kind of just like, dang, if I'm really, feeling this one, then
Yeah.
I'll put it out.
For sure. For sure. Wait, is your fiance playing Animal Crossing in the background, dude?
Yes, absolutely.
Bro, I during COVID, I spent every day for 3 months on that game, and I just
Oh
stopped.
my
It was
god.
complete burnout. I was so addicted, dude. It was unhealthy.
I think this is our third
Island,
time. Yeah.
dude, bro.
Well, we burned out, so it's like again. We'll try it again. Yeah. We'll see
Dude,
what other types of
I totally
people we
feel
can get.
that.
Yeah.
But dude, Nick, we've been doing it for we've been at it for an hour 30, bro.
Gang gang.
I think we've
Look
been
at
doing
us
it for.
talking.
I know, bro. I'm super glad to have caught up with you, brother. For real.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah,
We should do it again.
definitely. We gotta do it again.
Yeah.
We for sure gotta do it again. Talk about the maybe some like specific events or whatnot. But yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah.
Anything.
We could share the
Anything.
nitty gritty
Get the nitty
of
gritty into
stuff.
some things. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, bro. But
This is
dude,
this is just the ease in
this is the warm up.
teaser sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the warm up, bro.
This is
But dude,
absolutely the warm up.
thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for doing this with me. I
Yeah,
miss you,
man.
man.
Thank you
For
so much
real.
for having me. I appreciate it. I miss you too, man.
Yeah, bro. For real,
Oh
dude.
man, I'm trying to come out. I'm trying to come out and play.
Hell yeah,
That'd be
dude.
sick.
But dude,
Hey,
before
talk to your local promoters. Let's get.
oh shit, I actually, you know what's crazy? The guy who like promotes, like he actually used to own the company here that for Hawaii back in the day. Yeah, he got into
Ooh.
like making events and shit.
Oh, very
They're
cool.
called Audiophile. You know,
Oh, okay.
they're named the Audiophile. So, yeah, that'd be
Nice.
fucking sick, dude. For real, yeah.
Dude, I listen. I am accepting bookings everywhere. So
Yo,
let me know.
let's go, bro. But dude, before I let you go, where can everybody find you? Plug your socials.
Oh, subcharge on everything. All one word. SUBCHVRGE. The A is a V. A lot of people get that mixed up, but when you switch the A to a V, my face and socials are quite literally everywhere. So subcharge again. SUBCHVRGE
All right, brother.
on everything.
Let's go, dude. But dude, Nick, again, thank you, brother. You have a great
Oh
rest
man,
of your
thank
night,
you for
man.
having me, man.
Yeah, bro.
You
Let's
too,
keep
man.
in touch, man.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, bro. Peace out, brother. And thank you everybody for
Bye.
watching. Peace.
Thank you.